One love to you, beautiful deep divers. How you feeling today? I truly hope everyone is going good. Now, are you a chosen one, deep divers? Are you a chosen one? We've all heard of this concept of being a chosen one. And it's very simple. We are actually all chosen ones. It's just that a lot of people have forgotten who they really are in this crazy ass world. Because a chosen one is anyone who realizes we are a spiritual being first. Before a human being, we are a spiritual being. We are spirit in form. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And this concept of chosen ones can be found everywhere in many religious texts, in scriptures, in ancient holy books. The great mystics, sages, and prophets all spoke of chosen people. These were people who came to earth to give humanity a message, a big message. Okay, so even in the movies, deep divers, we have this concept of chosen ones. You have Master Yoda, okay, and I love this quote. Yoda says, "Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering." Slow motion this side for Master Yoda. Thank you, Yoda. All chosen ones must watch this. 5 signs you are chosen. Deep divers, we got a whole lot to talk about, but first let's breathe. That was healthy. Let's go, deep divers. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. What are we doing? Raising the frequency. I woke up like this, deep divers, all magical and fly. Raising the vibration. Take that, take that, take that. Good ass energy I'm sending you. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are here. Another wonderful day. And FaceTiming you right now, deep divers. If you are watching this video, I want you to remind yourself that in the end, eventually, everything will shift in your favor. Start having pronoia. Start realizing that it's all on you right now. If you want things to change, you must change, and great things will happen. Are you ready? Just say, "I'm ready." Okay. Now, all chosen ones must watch this. The information I'm about to share with you, deep divers, is really going to make your eyes raise like The Rock. 5 signs you are chosen. I want everybody to hit that like button right now. If you support the real, smash that like button right now, deep divers. If you're ready to become your greatest version. Because someone out there needs to see this. Okay, someone actually sent me a message, and I'm on Twitter, deep divers, @InfiniteWaters. They're like, "Ralph, can you please make a video on how I can recognize I'm a chosen one?" And I'm like, that's a great question. Great question. So we're really going to dive into that. Like I told you, we are all chosen ones. It's just that a lot of us have forgotten. Because you see, we are all, like the great Carl Sagan said, we are all Stardust, right? Carl Sagan was a phenomenal mind. He said this, deep divers: the nitrogen in our DNA, the iron in our blood, the calcium in our teeth, the carbon in our apple pies were all made in the interior of collapsing stars. We are literally stardust. Slow motion this side. And with that remembrance, you know that you are chosen for great things. It's just that in this world, in this matrix, a lot of people have forgotten. You see, many are called, few are chosen. I was chosen. I'm a chosen one. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? there. Many are called, few are chosen. Many are called, deep divers, few are chosen. Shout out to all the chosen ones. Shout out to everyone who's really all about raising their frequency, all about raising their vibration. Shout out to everyone who's really all about good energy right now, good vibes, changing your life, living your best life, becoming your greatest version. That's what it's all about. Deep divers, can you feel the energy shifts happening, right? So like I say, we are all chosen ones. It's just that a lot of us are gods and goddesses in amnesia. If I look back at my life when I was living in my lower nature compared to right now when I'm in my higher nature, it's a big difference. I'm more aware right now. I have this awareness, and this is what it means to be chosen. It means to have this awareness of who you really are. And everyone is destined to wake up to this reality that we are so much more than we have been told. Okay, so all chosen ones must watch this. 5 signs you are chosen. So let's start with the first sign, deep divers. Are you ready? Isn't she beautiful, deep divers? Wonderful Nubian queen here. She's chosen. And a sign that you are a chosen one, number 1, is that you realize his story is a lie. History is a lie. History is the lie agreed upon. The history they gave you is a lie. How do you know it's a lie? Because it means his story is not yours. Slow motion this side. Deep dive, as I said, history, if you break it down, it means his story. But where is your story? Deep divers, where is your story? Right? It's his story. Napoleon said history is written by the winners, right? So a lot of what people read in these textbooks aren't the real history of Earth or even your ancestors. And this is the reason why this is a sign you're a chosen one. When you realize, actually, I know my true history. I know that what they are trying to tell me in their history books is a big fat lie. I'm so much more than what they told me. We were kings and queens, never porch monkeys. There were empires in Africa called Kush. Shout out to Nas. I know I can. We know we can, deep divers, right? So it's this realizing that everything you have been reading about is a lie in those history books. And this is how you know you're a chosen one, when you have this ancestral memory, because our DNA is a biological internet. We have the Akashic records in our DNA. We have the Hall of Records in our DNA. And that's the reason why you know you're a chosen one when you close your eyes and you look within. Close your eyes and you can see all the answers there. You realize that you are powerful beyond measure. And you realize you came from a lineage, a royal lineage of greatness. Woo! Look at you go, deep divers. I love it. I love it, right? Deep divers, all chosen ones must see this. What is the second sign that you are a chosen one? You enjoy your own company. You would rather be alone than around fake people. And this happens to a lot of chosen ones, right? I'm a chosen one. And it was hard to fit in. Sometimes you feel like an alien. Sometimes you feel like out of place. Sometimes you feel like a fringe dweller, an outsider, outlaw, Machiavelli the Don, right? You feel like you don't fit into this society and you don't fit into mainstream culture. And this happens to a lot of chosen ones. Like, you are ahead of your time. And I even remember, deep divers, I even remember going to school realizing that everything around me was a big illusion. Even the conversations were shallow. And I was diving deep. And I would spend time alone. And I love spending time alone, but I never felt alone. Because we are never alone, deep divers, unless we abandon ourselves. I said, and chosen ones know this, we are never alone unless we abandon ourselves. So chosen ones never abandon themselves, but they aren't antisocial. They just enjoy their own company rather than being in a crowd of fake people, right? And they're really connected. They realize the only way out is in. And they realize that it's so beautiful when you have a great relationship with yourself. It's so beautiful when you take off this mask, this persona, and really tune into your true authenticity. Chosen ones are all about being authentic. They can't fake it. That's the reason why they don't like being around crowds of fake people, right? It was hard for me to be around the crowd. Like, what are we talking about? What are we doing here? Deep divers. What are we doing here? Ever been around people and you're like, what are we doing here? What are we talking about, right? Because as a chosen one, you're all about elevation, fifth dimension. Let's take off, rocket blasts, let's go, right? You're all about going to the next level. If it's not helping you evolve, it's a distraction, okay? Deep divers, what is the third sign you're chosen? All chosen ones must see this, okay? Now, your eyes are wide open. You were born with your third eye or your first eye open. You can see through the BS. You can see through the BS in the media, in the entertainment industry, in the government, in everything, in the matrix. You can see through the BS, right? And you've been told that, hey, you might be crazy, but you know you're not crazy. You're just waking up. Slow motion this side. Now, many chosen ones are actually clairvoyant, which means they have clear sight. They can see things a lot of other people cannot see. They can also hear things a lot of other people cannot hear. They can also feel things other people cannot feel. The oracles were all chosen. And many people have come back reincarnated just to help humanity with its ascension. And they are chosen ones. They have these like extrasensory abilities of clairvoyance. Like, they are mystics. They are truly ahead of the game because they have this gift of clear vision. They can see through all of the BS in this society. They are chosen. And if you can do that too, that's a sign you are chosen. You can tell what's fake and you know what's real, and you gravitate to the real. And Infinite Waters, we keep it real here, deep divers. What is the fourth sign? You are chosen. Deep divers, let's talk about this, okay? So the fourth sign, you are chosen. You're standing up for injustices. You are such a Libra, right? Everything is about balance. Balancing the scales. Like, you stand up for the underdog. That's a sign you're a chosen one. Like, you're Superman, Batman, right? You are a superhero. You are a real life living superhero. That's you, deep divers. You wake up thinking like, how can I save the world? How can I make the world a better place? How can I bring truth to humanity? How can I help raise the frequency? And you are doing a marvelous job. Shout out to all of you chosen ones, all of you light workers. You are a divine messenger. A lot of people say, Ralph, you're a chosen one because you've been giving the message for so many years. My mentor told me I was a chosen one. And he said, Ralph, many are called, few are chosen, but I chose you to deliver the message. I'm like, thank you so much, mentor, right? And I'm also standing up for injustices in humanity and really on the side of truth and divine order and balance. And this is how you know you're a chosen one. When you are standing up, when you are a warrior queen, it's not just about taking selfies. It's about what are you doing for the community? Pardon? Ooh, slow motion this side. I said it's not just about taking selfies. It's all about what are you doing for the community, right? And you have so many powerful warrior goddesses, so many powerful warrior queens. They know what time it is. They came here to help the children, help the youth, raise the frequency. And you have so many warrior kings, shout out to everybody, who's doing their part in bringing back higher frequencies to the planet. That's how you know you're a chosen one, okay? Deep divers, all chosen ones must see this. What is the fifth sign? You are chosen, okay? You are overwhelmed with how much you know, because you've been diving deep, real deep, right? While at the same time, dealing with people's shoddy attitudes in society. So this is like really hard for a lot of chosen ones sometimes, because you know so much, but sometimes like you feel no one around you gets you, right? So a lot of the times chosen ones sometimes can be like a rock stuck in a hard place, and you're overwhelmed like, gosh, I have so much of this knowledge. At the same time, I'm in a regular job. Like, I can't tell my work colleagues about what I really know. I gotta kind of like hide it, right? You don't have to hide it, because you see, that's how you know you're a chosen one, when you're overwhelmed like with so much knowledge. Because once you know, you can't go back to not knowing. Now, what I did, because I was like this, right? I was working a regular job, Mr. Anderson in the Matrix, and then I said, okay, right now I have to move to where my heart really belongs, and that's really being free. That's really being in the heart of nature. That's really being a vessel for the divine life force to come through me to give this great message to humanity. I followed my calling. I'm a chosen one, and I've put myself in a chosen place of higher frequencies and higher elevation. Oh my gosh, deep divers. Hit that like button right now. Share this video, because somebody out there needs to see this. Did this video answer your question, the one who asked that? 5 signs you are chosen. And I know a lot of you already know you are chosen. Continue on your journey. You are loved, you are appreciated, and you are supported. That's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Hey. Beautiful deep divers. Go and check out that new book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart, on Amazon, and at ralphsmart.com/the-book, The Bible of Becoming Your Greatest Version. Also, go and get the Good Ass Prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. Deep divers, we are all chosen. It's just that a lot of people have forgotten who they really are. So once you realize that you are a spiritual being first, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. Everything begins to make sense. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Once again, deep divers, make sure you hit that like button. Hit that like button. Share this video with someone. Subscribe, because somebody out there needs to see this. They're still not sure if they're chosen or not. I love all of you deep divers. One love is one love, deep divers. Peace.